It's 2025. If you're looking for a brand new red dot sight, I have you covered. The Osight X and the Osight S. Let's check these out. A big thank you to Uncle Jimbo for providing this Rambo knife. Let's check out the Osight S and see what comes with it. On this side, we have the sight itself and the magnetic cover. Now, this sight has its own built-in battery, and this is like your own little wireless charging dock. You can connect this in with a USB port, but this has its own battery, so you can charge it on the go. Now, once you have this thing fully charged, I don't really see you ever really needing to charge it ever again. On its lowest power mode, you have about 22,000 hours of runtime. So, once you do your initial charge, be sure to put this in a spot where you're going to remember it, just in case, because you probably won't need it for a while. One thing to mention, these Osight red dot sights do not come with a Picatinny mount. They include a bunch of different screws, so you can mount it to a pistol RMR sight mount. They also include a USB cable for charging, and I think this is just a little mini pouch for your accessories or whatnot. Also included in the box that has the USB cable is their little Osight tool and a little mini lanyard. We also have a user manual. And last but not least, this includes the proper torque values using the different Osight screws that are included. Comparing the new Osight X to the original Osight red dot, there are some big differences. The original one is massive by comparison. The Osight S looks like a little micro red dot compared to the original Osight. Aside from being a good bit smaller, let me compare this Osight S to the newer Osight X, and let's compare the differences between these two. First thing right off the bat, let's check out the magnetic charging covers. The Osight S charging cover is much smaller than the X's. The X's does have a bigger built-in battery, and this optic should be a little bit bigger, needing the bigger charging cover. For the optics themselves, the Osight S, once again, is much smaller than the X. If we compare the Osight X sight with the original, these are pretty much identical looking optics. The side profile and everything, these are pretty much the exact same real estate. Now, the things that kind of separate these ones from the original sight, these also have two different reticles that you can choose from. The S has a 2 MOA dot and a 32 MOA circle. The X has a 3 MOA dot and a 32 MOA circle. Another cool feature about these red dots, they have 12 different levels of intensity, and they have auto sensing that will adjust the brightness automatically. You can still adjust these manually in case you want to set it to your preference. It's time to get one of these mounted for today's video. I think I'm going to go with the Osight X. I like the little bit bigger profile and larger window. I can see this one being better on a concealed carry pistol or something along those lines. Something where you want to keep a low profile. So I'm going to go with the X for today. Now, I was thinking about giving one of these away. I still want to do a video with the S, but if I can get 500 likes on this video, I'm going to do a giveaway on the video where I feature the Osight S. I think that'll be really cool. And I know someone is definitely going to enjoy this for free. So, good luck. We have our freshly mounted Osight X red dot sight on this 45 caliber Western Rattler PCP air rifle. For this Western Rattler, this was loaned out to me by a fan of the channel. Thank you to them. They don't want to be named. I will leave them anonymous. Let's get this red dot sighted in and go from there. We're at about 30 yards here. I have the 45 caliber Western Rattler out. We have 270 grain Griffin boat tail slugs to try out today. So we're going to load up, sight in. 12 shots, ready to go. We're going to start off with a dot and circle reticle on this Osight X. Let's just go for middle bullseye and see where it lands. So we're just low and a little left. We went 8 up and 4 to the right. Let's aim for that same hole. We went 1 left. Let's go for top middle headshot. 3 rounds on target. Let's go down range and check it out. I'm just going to bump it 1 up and leave it there. Let's bring out some targets and destroy some stuff. Now, when it comes to a red dot, that's like one of my weaknesses. I'm not really that great with it. My glasses mess with things. I have an astigmatism, so sometimes it's really blurry. That circle definitely helps out a good little bit. I lose that red dot, like those bullseyes down there are red, so when I want the red dot low intensity on the brightness, it's a lot easier to lose it. So seeing that circle and knowing I'm more centered that way, that's kind of nice to have on there. Let's just move on to this frozen cantaloupe and just shatter it, I guess. That was a direct hit. We need to split in half, though. I utilized my environment. I made a snowball and turned it into a little cantaloupe holder. Let's finish the job. That'll work. The cantaloupe is in pieces, as expected. Now it's time for a fan favorite, watermelon. This demands at least 2 or 3 more shots, probably. I was honestly expecting a little bit more damage, but we'll just have to keep drilling into it. It was very hard to resist shooting it on the ground, but I know the camera isn't capturing that, but it's really hard to resist that urge. That was a little bit better. Now, if you've seen the movie The Thing, this looks like something was trying to replicate the slug, but I got it in time before I had a chance to complete it. Now, I can't believe that was just sitting there on the table from that watermelon there, but it was. Let's finish off. We got 2 more remnants. I want to shoot this pineapple. I want to blow the top of it off and then hopefully move down. Do I have enough shots? I think I have 3 rounds left. Let's go for those watermelons first, though. Mission accomplished. Moving on to 70 yards. Time to reload, to top off too. Now, I had this at just under 4,000 PSI. We've only gone through about 1,000 PSI for those 12 shots. So, not too bad. All regulated shots. We are locked and loaded, ready to go. 70 yards. Let's go for that middle bullseye. See where it lands and adjust from there. The only thing is, I might need to get a spotting scope because I can't see where it lands. Alright, so we're a good bit low. Let's go like 12 clicks up. And we're a little bit to the left, so let's go like 4 to the right. Same thing, middle bullseye. That looks high. We're gonna go down 4. 1 to the left. Bullseye. Okay, so that begs the question. Can we do a Texas Star at 70 yards? Let's find out. Texas Star is in frame. We are ready to go. We got 9 shots, 5 targets. I have no idea what to expect for bullet travel time, so if this is messy, we're gonna learn together. That thing is wily. I got 2 shots left. We're gonna go for one that's like up top. Oh, it slowed at the last second. Alright. We're doing one more. I have confidence in this. I'm gonna wait till it rotates all the way around. It's gonna slow down. And then it's gonna fall into the round as it's coming down. But I have to put the safety off. All that talk for nothing. Same thing. I'll put in the last 3 rounds though, just in case. Those are maybes. Let's try the same thing. As it's coming down, we're gonna shoot and it's gonna fall into it. If you hit it though. Like that. See, not too bad. That one target stand should be in frame still. See if we can get one more bullseye. Can't see where that hit. Just a little bit right of the bullseye. Now, honestly, I think that's pretty good for me. The red dots, like I said, with my stigmatism and everything, it is harder to make out than obviously like a scope, so not too shabby. Let's just go to 100 real quick. I want to drop some on those torsos down there, and then we'll wrap up. All right, we're set up for 100 yards, but unfortunately, I ran out of 270 grain Griffin. We got 290 grain Griffin right now. Same thing, boat tails. The only thing I'm worried about is the drop, so we're gonna aim for the head, see where it lands. So I'll have to check with the little viewfinder and go from there. We are recharged with air. I just gotta finish loading, then I'll be done. And if you're wondering why I'm single feeding this, there are 3 slots open, but there's only enough room to fit 1 slug in at a time. All right, good to go. Let's go for that left blue torso at 100 yards with the Osight red dot. Let's see where that landed. We're gonna go 1 click to the right. Let's go like 8 clicks up. We're gonna go up like 10. I'm not gonna adjust the windage in case I pulled that. Or not so much as pulled it, but it's very hard to see that head at 100 yards, even on low intensity for me. That was above the target. Wow, that must have really cranked up. Let's go down like 4. I'm gonna aim for where I think that center bolt is. Let's see what that did. I think I'm just above it. I'm gonna go like down 2 more. All right, there's a popper down there. Little pink one. Now this is incredibly hard for me to see. I might have to bump up the intensity because it just blends right in. I think I just hit it. All right, let's dump it into that chest and the torso. I think that was it. That was it. Let me see what I got it for a group down there. They look to be pretty much stacked in a straight line, so considering I did that pretty fast and without a scope, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm not used to like red dots. I'm not any pro by any means. I'm just an enthusiast, so take that for what it is. I'm really enjoying this Osight X. It's pretty much like the OG Osight red dot, but it has a little bit more extra features. So if you are looking to get one, they're going to be brand new. I can't even release this video yet. This is days before I can even put it out. I've had it for a while, but I'm not supposed to talk about it. So unfortunately, it's just a little secret right now, but I will have some information on this. So if you're interested, just let me know. Check the pinned comment. Stuff will be down there. So I'll leave you off of that. See ya.